Hi guys, it's me Tilly, and today it's the update video for patch 2.7 or as you may know it better, the release of Kale. There's a lot. I know I keep saying this whenever there's updates, but there's actually a lot to go over today, so I will cover each and every event just as short as possible, trying to make this video not an hour long. You might already have seen my tabs up top. Yes, those are all of the posts that we will have to go through today. Some of them are really easily covered in just a few sentences, but I will make my best to try and explain everything that's interesting to you. Starting with the patch notes. The quickest rundown that I can give you. First, it's Kale, the character. You see all of this, you could read through it, or you could just trust me that it's basic. It's just basic. He was added, there's like Partholon stuff, there's friendship stuff, all of these things that are pretty obvious. They just wrote it down anyway. Secondly, a new comrade. I don't necessarily know why they make a point on the patch notes for it, but I think probably for this, the comrade transfer system. Apparently now, after opening a comrade on one of your characters, you can once per comrade get them back into their contract and ship the contact or transfer to another character. So you're not doomed if you used a comrade on a character you don't want to use anymore. So that's pretty cool. Third, a new battle. So you know Bafton Red, this level 100 dungeon that I keep telling you, do it because it's worth it. We are now getting a second one of these. But the bad thing about it is you can't do both of them every day, they rotate. So first day it is Bafton Red, and then Wednesday it is this Ainle at Stake, and then Thursday it's Bafton Red again. Which is sad. If you could farm both of them at the same time, it would be easier to grind for these new era materials that you need to upgrade your Moletian gear. Anyway, fourth point, character rankings merge. This is something that is highly irrelevant to some people and is the end of the world for others, namely whales, because you know how each and every character had their own ranking. And there was rank 1 Arisha, there was rank 1 Lyn, there was rank 1, I don't know, Lan, right? And now there's only rank 1 for M attack, for magic attack, and rank 1 for physical attack. So there's only 2 rank 1s on the server instead of 17, which makes kind of sense. It was nice to have these character rankings when there was only 10 characters, but now that we are approaching 17 and having 17 rank 1s feels kind of weird. What's the purpose of being rank 1 if there are 17 or 16 others? Due to that, they're basically balancing all characters to have the same base stats. This is this right here. They're also balancing crit resistance to give 2.5 times as much ranking points. So for all of you whales that actually invest into Moletian gear, you will have like almost twice as much ranking points. And you will also get ranking points for balance if you surpass the 90. I can already talk about it. The balance cap will be slightly changed. Right now it's a hard cap to 90. If you have 91, you don't get any benefits and the ranking points are wasted for the one that you are over the 90. Now the way it works, you will get points until you have 105 balance, because once every 3 balance that you are above the 90 soft cap, you will get 1 additional balance. So the new hard cap for balance is 95, but in order to get the last 5 points, you need 15 balance, basically 3 balance for every point. Another thing for whales is they will get more ranking points for the ALR based on the level. So if you have full ALR on Moletian, you get like almost twice as many points as people that have it on level 90 stuff. I don't know if there's anybody still using level 90, but hey, you do you, I'm judging. The next part is again pretty big, and I'll try to break it down as fast and easy for you as possible. It's about enhancement stats, enhancement failure, bonus system, everything that's about everything that's for enhancing your weapons and armors. First things first, you gotta know that the additional damage for weapons from +1 to 15 was increased. 16 is the same, and 17 to 20 was nerfed. So what does it mean? If you have a +16, nothing changes for you. If you have anything lower than 15, you're now stronger. If you have anything higher than 16, which there are only 2 people on EU, you're now a bit weaker. You can see it right here on the stats if you like really care how much you gained, how much you lost. But as you can see on 16 right here, it's the same number. This also applies for attack and attack speed, but only for the high ends, only for 17 to 20. 15 and below is unchanged in terms of attack and attack speed. For armors, only the high end is reduced, the low end plus 15 will stay the same. Okay, so yeah, long story short, they're just trying to not have such a crazy power spike if you get to higher enhancement levels, which when this update first dropped onto Korea, I was expecting a new mechanism to make it easier to get these really high enhancement levels, 17 to 20, but as of right now, there's nothing on the Korean server that makes it easier, other than these steal events that they're running back to back, where you get the idea. You just can try way more times than before. A big plus to all of this, by the way, is also the enhancement failure system change thing. You know, right now, if you fail an enhancement, let's say 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 14 to 15, you will get a fail stack, which means next time you try, you have a slightly increased chance of actually succeeding the enhancement. And when you now fail an enhancement, you not only get the increased chance of succeeding next time, but you will also get some of the stats that you would have gotten in case of a successful enhancement. I'll give you an example real fast, just some basic numbers. This doesn't apply to any actual upgrade. Just imagine you would get 100 AD leveling up your weapon, but you fail. You instead get 10 AD anyway, even though you failed. So you will get something, no matter if you fail or succeed. Obviously, if you succeed, you get way more than if you fail, but it doesn't feel like such a knockdown if you actually keep failing your plus 14 weapon 6 times. This only applies until 60% of the eventual upgrade is reached. So yeah, if you fail more than 6 times, then it gets frustrating. But please do me a favor, don't fail your weapon 6 times on the same level. Okay, for the balance, I already talked you guys through. This is the math behind all of it. If you want to read through it. They're also changing the ALR, where every upgrade gives you more ALR now, which makes sense because the maximum ALR per piece is also increased. So you don't need more upgrades to get there, you just get more per upgrade. So cool, I guess. And this change is also a thing. They basically punish you for using level 90 or level 95 gear. Because if you are 5 levels below a certain raid, I'll give you an example. You're doing season 4 raids, Caesar, Nile or Ragnahim, and you're using Astera gear with full ALR, only 90% of your ALR will apply, right? If you're even worse, if you're using Dullahan, only 80% of your ALR will apply. So yes, we do get more ALR per piece, but for most of us, because not everybody is running full Militian gear already with full ALR, most of us will have some of their ALR again being, taken away from us, which doesn't sound like a big thing, but there's another change somewhere. Over the rainbow. Sorry. Yeah, here, monsters. Increased HP by 10%. So we gain more ALR, but the enemies are also being stronger. So in return, this makes it so level 100 shouldn't really be affected all too much, but season 4 might get slightly more difficult because you technically stay on the same ALR, but bosses are getting slightly tougher. Yeah, apart from this, there's a bunch of quality of life, there's a bunch of fixes that I don't really want to talk you guys through because there's just so much and I would actually take an hour to read all of it. Links to all of these, by the way, will be down below in the description if you want to read through it. There's like one last thing where they are basically changing names for hairstyles and beard. Don't ask me why. Okay, on to everybody's most favorite parts of these videos. It's the crystal. It's called the Majestic Crystal. As expected, for me at least, we are getting the new Big Booby set that Korea just got a few weeks ago. So there you go. We're getting the Eastern set for males. It looks pretty interesting, actually. Can't remember seeing it. The return of the Black Spinal, Black Alkylos Wings, and we're getting 2 new objects, basically. The Sword of Glory and the Sword of Vows. These are just objects that you can use to restore some fatigue and to brag about how much money you're able to waste. We get the Level Lord set and the Level Dame set. They are looking pretty good. I guess this is gonna be a decent gacha, because Black Spinal and this new Big Boobies always sell because people are obsessed with them. It's a decent one. It's not a good one. I don't care for the objects, I'll be honest. But with that being said, just like last year, they are running a 50% Black Friday discount. Which means for the first time, where you purchase the 58 crystal box, you only pay 50 bucks basically, instead of 100. So if any of you gambling addicts are out there, this is actually a worthwhile trade, I'll be honest. Usually I keep telling you, go hard or go home. Only buy gachas if you can make sure to get the coupons to buy one of the S tiers. However, this time around for 50 bucks, getting twice as many. Honestly, this is a deal worth taking. This is a deal where you could just spend 50 and be like, I tried if I don't get anything. As for more updates, there are basically, this entire post is only about which hairstyles, which inner armors, which beards and yada yada Kale can use. And also at the bottom there's one new hairstyle for females, which is cool. And one new makeup, that's cool as well. But that's only for Eevee, Vel and Fiona. Unlucky. Anyway, on to the next post. We're making slow progress, but we're about to speed up because the Claire Comrade is out. And just like last time, if you remember last time they were running Comrades, you need to purchase packages. Those packages contain coupons, and you need 4 coupons to buy a Comrade for yourself. You need 5 coupons to buy a Comrade for somebody else, and you need 8 coupons to buy 2 Comrades for anybody as well. That sounds weird. Anyway, here you see the exchange ratio again, 4 for 1, 5 for airtight. Airtight means it can be traded, and 8 for 2, which basically is 4 per, but they can be traded. So cool. I'll guide you through the packages and tell you which ones are worth buying and which ones you need to stay the hell away from. Anyway, the first one is going to be the Enhancement Plus package. You get 1 Premium Enhancement Rune Plus, a Gubinus Plus, an Enhancement Rune, and obviously the coupon. This is limited to 3 times per ID, and for a good reason. This package is crazy. Oh, by the way, the package, all of them, costs the same, 34k. Yeah, for a good reason. Premium Enhancement Rune Plus are the single best runes in the game, because you can safely upgrade a weapon from 11 to 12. This is the only rune in the game which allows you to do so, and crazy. Gubinus Plus, I love him so much. Those things made my Malaysian boots go from 11 to 15 in one go. Like, I love these things. The additional enhancement rune on top, also very worth it. If you are slightly on the whale side and you want to get your Kale's weapon up to 15 as soon as possible, this is the package to buy. This is really amazing. But the next one is actually not any worse. The next one might arguably be almost better. This one, however, is for armors. The premium armor enhancement rune only works on armors as it reads. The upper one, the premium enhancement rune, could be used on armors 11 to 12, but obviously not worth it because weapons have way more value. Right here, for the same money though, you get 2 runes that can be used on armor. You get an additional enhancement, enchantment rune, and 1 Gubinus stone. They're usually scam, but yeah. You get 2 runes right here. Like, basically you get 4 runes, and all of them are actually decent value. really decent value. So this is one of the packages you could look at and be like, I could buy this 4 times to get my Claire Comrade if I really wanted to. The third one, stay back. Don't ever purchase 10k AP for 35 bucks. I don't want to see you do it. 10k AP takes you a day, maybe 2 to farm. Don't you spend this much money on it. Literally rather buy one of the other ones that I mentioned. Don't. Just The next package I only suggest you buy if you want to spend very limited money on the game. If you need a Claire Comrade and you also do not have a fashion outfit yet, you can buy yourself one of these. However, those are not special outfits. That means they might look okay-ish, but their stats are worse than any of the special outfits. Okay, so the next 2 ones are actually dye packages, and for me it's really hard to tell you if it's worth or not, because when you buy these, it's really you being like almost a full-fledged whale. I don't see you buying these if you're a low spender. I don't see you buying these if you usually don't spend money in the game. Like, this is whale territory. If you think they're worth, get them. Other than that, if you're like a newer player, just don't even consider. If you're a new player, however, the next one looks pretty neat for you. The Merc potions are whatever, but a 30-day cadet badge and 30-day VVIP, a permanent storage chest. Those are really, really good already. Everything else, the AP is kind of whatever, the EXP boost is really useless, and the Niemheim Comrade for 40 days could be fun for you to use. But this could also be a package that might be worth it. It's not worth it if you're not going for the Comrade. Yeah, long story short, if you buy any of these, I would highly suggest you to get at least 4 coupons to get a Comrade for yourself. Like most of the, or not some of the value of these packages is in you getting the Comrade in the end of it. The first 2 are just bonkers. Like, if you're going for a Comrade, I guess the first one 3 times and the second one once would be like hella worth it for you. Okay, let's go for all of the Kale events. There's actually some. The first one is basically, if you log in, you get a box that you can open on a level 10 Kale, and you will get this cool outfit. It looks pretty neat. So, yeah. The next one is once you got your Kale to level 105, you will get a title. Cool event. Thanks. The next one is the Gathering Dungeon. Yeah, that returns. Once you level 70, basically, you get 1 ticket per day, and you can buy them for, I think, 300k from the strange, Traveler. As always, those Gathering Dungeons, they alternate. One day it's only blue essences, the next day it's only red essences. So go to Fergus at the Forge or read through the website right here to make sure which essence you need. And don't just spend all of your tickets on random days, and in the end you'll have 59 reds, 59 blues, and you need 60 to buy something cool, right? Okay, next event, here we go. The KAPOW prize wheel, or Kapow. Pun intended, I guess. It's basically whenever you complete your daily missions, you get 2 spins, and it's only AP. I don't want to say that's a bad thing, because we are now getting a new character, and if you remember when I told you not to spend 35 bucks on a 10k AP, that's why. Like, you get 2 tickets a day. I know it's unlikely for you to roll 5k twice, but literally doing dailies once could get you the same AP. Like, I like the AP event because there's a new character being released. Otherwise, I might be meh about it. But there's also so many events that I don't even mind having one meh event, so hey. As I kind of predicted as well, we are getting a second level 100 support event. That basically means every 15 minutes that you're logged in, you get 1 Damascus steel, up to 4 Damascus steel per day, up to 250 Damascus steel per account. The event lasts until July 6th, 2021. So you have plenty of time. It usually takes you around, I think, 3 months to get it done. The event lasts for 6 months, so there you go. This is also a really great event to start with a new character. I said it before on stream, where I think maybe they shouldn't run these events for half a year. They should run them for 4 months, and it should only be 200 steel, but it should always start with a new character being released to help this new character get up to speed with all of the other characters, because yeah, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. There's an event basically which lets you depart a additional time for Bathed Red and Iron at Stake, which are the level 100 dungeons, so that's cool, I guess. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this. I want to skip it so bad, but Nexon, what you doing? During the last event, we apparently hit the benchmark for Vindictus Discord to be placed into the partner system, and I originally thought that was their entire plan with these Discord socialize event, but this Nexon. We will not get the first one. Like, we're on what, 12.1k right now. If we get to 12.5, that would already be really crazy. Getting to 13k, no way. No way, stop doing these, please. Please. Anyway, Winterfest raid supply event. Long story short, whenever you complete a raid ranging from Dullahan all the way to Ragnahim, you get a box. The box contains a coupon which can be used in the exchange shop, and it can yield one of these random rewards. Long story short, the random rewards are actually pretty good. Like, I don't hate any of these. And the exchange shop on top is really, really great as well. Like, really. You get VVIP for 15 days. Additional departure boosts are really good if you play a lot. Unstable enhancement runes, really good, 2 of them. If you want to, what is it called? Reforge. You get an Astera weapon. 2 of them, hell yeah. To reforge even more. Damascus steel, it's crazy. Like, in order, get VVIP, get unstable runes, get Astera essence. Yeah, something like this. And then steel, obviously. Okay, so there's another Royal Army and Abyssal Arena event. They usually, it's the same as always. I don't even need to read them. You get 7 boxes per Royal. From Royal per week, you get 4 boxes from Abyssal Arena per week. When you open them, there's a slight chance of getting the corresponding shard. So from the Abyssal box, you could get Abyssal shards. From the Royal Army, you could get Mysterious shards. Right? And yeah, easy. There we go. Alright, there's 2 to go, so here we go. Second last. Thanksgiving basket case event. This one is a rather meh event, but as I said, there's a lot of good ones, so I don't even mind there being a meh event. It's basically you need to talk to the strange traveler first, and when you complete the story, you get something which you can use like a soap at the hot springs. It gives you attack, speed, balance, and crit. That's pretty cool. And 600 power. So it's pretty cool to, like, you know, get some stats to unlock higher raids. It basically drops from all normal dungeons. And the exchange shop will get you like some colors, title, a hairpin. It's okay, it exists. Okay, and on to the last one. The last one is actually a banger again. It's basically all characters below level 70 can participate. It's a box in a box event basically. When you log in with a character below level 90, you get the first package after talking to a strange traveler, and it contains all of these. They will just help you level up. But then In the box, there's another box, which again, enhancement runes too, pretty huge. And the next box, there's a time-limited epole with crazy stats, pretty cool. And 1000 TP. TP is for like leveling up your Dark Knight and Paladin. That's kind of whatever, but it exists again. In the level 90 box, this is actually crazy. You get enchantment runes and Aeog 8 or Abomination Essence, one of them. I'm pretty sure it's not two, both of them, right? On the level 95, you get a rune which, I'll be honest, it may save you some Seal of Bravery if you're going for the guaranteed plus 13 Dullahan weapon trick. And you're also getting Dullahan or AS Ascent. So you're basically getting 50% of the seals gifted that you need. I'm pretty sure you can get all 4 story accessories first day. 20 Damascus Steel for level 100. And a plus 13 restorative for 100. That's crazy. You can get your plus 12 Astera weapon guaranteed to 13 using this. And you also get a weapon essence. That's crazy. Yo. Additional departure boost. And an artifact for 30 days. That's pretty crazy, yo. Yeah, it reads right here. You can choose one of them. Yeah, this level up event is crazy. And it's not limited to Kale. Yeah, only the set is limited to Kale. Other than that, you can use this event to basically level up any new character. Yeah, so actually right now, it's a really great time. A really, really, really great time to start playing the game, no matter which character you want to play. But that actually concludes patch rundown for today. The video is way too long. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. But if you made it this far, maybe you want to check out my Twitch, because by the time this video goes live, there's a high likelihood of me already streaming the Kale release. I'll be playing him for around a week, and I'll be there for all of you new Kales, and I'll be there for all of you players who just have questions about the games in general. Enjoy the new patch. It's Nexon. Thanks. This is actually a really great one. This is even more than I expected or was hoping for. So last time, big letdown. This time, pleasant surprise. Way to go. Karma balanced out, I guess. But with that being said, everybody have a great day, and I see you there.